Good job on that one. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power of your shot. If you do it too late, you're going to add power but increase the difficulty of the swing. Your downswing timing refers to how quickly you flick that swing stick forward. If your downswing is too fast, you'll hook it, and if it's too slow, you'll slice it. Let's try to get perfect timing on this next swing. Good job. That's what we're looking for. Congratulations. You've got the basics down pat. Can't wait to see you use some of these lessons out on the course.
Continue practice training mode, casual. Next lesson.
In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be. The backswing meter at the bottom of your screen is going to give you a target for where your strength should be. That was well done. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker with the aim stick to, well, you've got that one down. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go.
Oh, you gotta aim with your left. Oh, okay, I get it.
Let's just go ahead and give that another try.
Even more.
Not quite. Let's try that again.
What? Right here. She's a lot harder than it looks. Too light now. What am I doing?
Not quite there, is it? Let's try again.
How the fuck? Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. I think I get it.
All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go.
Fucking lipping it.
And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? Nice work.
Finally.
And with that, you are ready to pop the lights out on these courses. As with any skill in the game of golf, practice makes perfect. And before too long, you'll be feeling your way around these. Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green.
Swing back.
Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. Well, not quite. Let's try that again.
Better.
That's what we're looking for. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. Well, you've got the hang of this one. And now that you know a thing or two about shot types, I'd encourage... Hello there and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So, we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit closer to you. See if you can get about a 75% power chip. And then use the backswing meter at the bottom of your screen to dial in the proper strength for this chip.
Not bad.
Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of that. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin. And then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. We'll chalk that one up as a success. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot is a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range.
I don't even know how I could do what. Hold L1 to edit your shot shape, push that.
Not quite. Let's reset. Try again.
What the fuck?
Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go.
better?
Not quite. Let's reset and try again.
That was terrible. That was shitty.
Well, that didn't work. Let's try that one again.
Oh. Duh.
Well done on that lesson. This is... Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Luke, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens.
Hell yeah.
Not bad. Second shot here on the first. Nicely done. Putting for birdie.
One for bird. Shit, this is gonna be hard.
Okay,
Oh, no.
steady now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Currently at +1 for the day.
Wow, that's fun.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three-wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five.
Oh, hop the bunker.
This one heading to the bunker.
Damn.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
From about 100 yards.
No. No way.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water.
This is so much harder than it looks.
This is their fifth shot. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
How is it still rolling?
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. This will be a good bogey.
Oh, way too light. Wait, what? it's uphill. Bro, I need to fucking click this.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh, just missed. No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Oh my god, I shot a 9. What the fuck? This game's so much harder than...
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. It's time for a one-shotter.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Going with the hybrid.
Yeah,
just sit
oh
there.
no, this one's left.
Oh.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say. This would be a great up and down. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Not a bad putt.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at 6 over par. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
No. Skip the bunker. Of course. No bunker.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker.
Spin back. What?
And this from the greenside rough.
That was so fucking shit.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
say what's up.
Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this Q School event, already in progress. We're picking up action at the 4th. Let's get cracking. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Par putt coming up here. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee, great recovery.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole is a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Okay. Shot shape. Let's do. Yeah.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed.
That looks good. Like that. Let it roll out. Let it roll out. Roll. Hit 300.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. And this one might need to get down a little.
Oh, almost hit the flag.
Oh, that was pure.
Always golfing some.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
18 feet. Oh, broke right. Sit.
Was on a good line.
Sit.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently at 6 over par.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some birdies in this motherfucker eagle or something.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
A 304-yard drive.
The 6th
Hard,
hole,
good job.
particularly the approach,
Not
Rich,
bad,
at
you're not
TPC
bad,
Boston,
good
is a
high
very
drive.
strong one.
If they put
Fuck
the pin
you.
other than
better.
front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Right for it. Oh,
They're going with
that
a
wasn't
bit
that
more
good.
club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Spin. Not bad, not bad.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Okay, at 35, hit it like 40. Into the right. Looks good. Oh no, it broke.
No, that's too bad. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Bogey putt coming up here.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
That gets the job done. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Only 289.
Atta boy, good shot.
Okay. What is it to the
Second shot here on the 7th.
230. What is it to the bunker? Fuck it. Oh, okay. I see. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's it. Thank you.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Missed that 6-footer. Fuck you. 62 to the flag. Yeah, I need to land it shorter. Oh, like, yeah, that's better. What? What am I doing? Yeah.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut.
That's not bad.
Nicely done. Well, Rich, think they can make this
Putting's
one?
hard as fucking in this
Look,
game.
I
You
got to
don't
say,
even know
I'm
if
really
you're,
not liking their chances here, but you
My
never
par putt.
know. Stranger things have happened.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop.
What?
Just a short putt remaining here. And down it goes for
That looked like
consecutive
me trying to
bogeys.
chin.
You're making one bad mistake with another,
Dude,
compounding
there's
it, not
no way.
good.
Par 3 better be good.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
8+.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green
There
is
we go.
usually very firm. A tough ask.
Spin back. Pull out.
Should
Pull
find
out.
the green.
Pull out. Oh, roll too much, pussy. Way too much.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough.
Way too much. Way too much. Sit.
Ooh,
Sit.
that almost went down. Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Sitting at 8 over par for the day. Time to face a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Oh, shit.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right.
Not bad. Not bad. Kind of happy with that.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. 15 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Great.
Oh, so close.
Oh, I want to punch something.
Putting for par. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
From around 120 yards here.
Play it like no fucking 12. Maybe 110. Let's go 110. Oh, that's even less than 110. But I think it could be fine. It's on the front side. No roll. No, it's not gonna roll.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
And he needs this to save par. That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for bogey. Sitting at 9 over par. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Oh, that was flushed.
Oh, get over the bunker. Sit. Sit. Get a good sit. Get a good sit. Motherfucker.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. His putt is from 14 feet.
Oh, it broke a lot.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 9 feet to the cup. That's tracking.
Dude, I suck.
And that putt just was never hit hard enough.
That will drive you bats.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole.
Yeah.
This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Well struck. Second shot here on the 12th.
Oh, so it's really itchy for him? Yeah. He was in my room, dude, and he goes in there and goes, going like that. I'm like, what is wrong with him? And he's literally sitting there like this one time.
Oh, that was bad.
Going with the 5-wood.
Get out of the
Fingers
goal,
crossed for a good kick to the left. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Oh, the dot? Because Kilo was playing with it.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Hard.
This is their look at birdie.
Hard.
That'll sting a bit. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Ah, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
And this one will be for bogey.
Oh, I'm shooting pairs.
I can tell.
What's up, laughing? I'm supposed to be good.
Yo, Chad, let me tell you something. This guy, he don't know how to chip.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And on the tee now, coming off for bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Playing from around 230 yards. Going with a 3-wood here.
Oh, don't.
This one is headed to the right. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Spin back. You're hitting out of a bunker. You're supposed to spin. That was
Opportunity to
fucking
make
terrible.
their
What are you
par.
stopping for? Putting for par. And then fucking miss it.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
Alright. We'll start playing better.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That's a little untidy. Coming off a streak of 4 bogeys.
Playing the golf game? This is a new one? Like it? Plus 12?
But I'm playing bad. It's my first ever time
I'd be
playing.
birdie but it looks this thing.
I don't even know how to play this. but
Actually, it is like this, but on the old game, it's just one straight bar.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think.
That's why. I'm just trying to get better at it.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
Are you doing it sometime?
Yeah, I'm good.
You gonna jump at PGA Tour?
I might get good.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Satisfying?
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Go, go. And it's gonna roll off.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it cool though? It, like,
It's a little
like
wayward.
real golf, you know?
Yeah,
Trying to, like,
coming
get
out of the
backspin
rough,
and shit, but I don't
missing the
really
green
know
was
how.
always in the cards.
I think it's the type of shot I'm not good at in my life yet. I haven't done backspin yet. That's what I want to learn about. It could also be your club. Like, you could have to have good enough clubs, you know? Like,
Yeah, no, but they were having me do it in the.
practice.
Yeah. There we go.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
What is 22?
7 feet to the cup.
They had the original version for $70, and then they have the Michael Jordan version. 20.
Of
And it was
golf?
the full game.
Of golf?
You can get the standard version, right?
Or a Michael Jordan?
Or a Michael Jordan for
a third
20.
of the price.
Yeah, and it's this full game stuff, and you get extra
That's
golden
weird.
clubs, and I got a hockey stick putter.
What?
Yeah.
Like Happy Gilmore?
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually sick. You didn't get the bundle? Like the new 2K bundle or whatever?
That was me. Putting, I think, is
That
the
limits the
hardest
damage.
Oh, I think putting's the easiest.
No.
I'm so good at putting. I love putting. I just tried getting on it too, and I'm one putt was
I just don't know how to play it. Like to play
The leader
clubs.
now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Do they have the thing where you can read it? Like
That's it. What do you mean?
so like on
Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Well played, mate.
Literally my first time.
From about 130 yards here.
That was terrible.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Right here, where it shows like your shot type. You see on the plus 5.
He has this putt to save his par.
It's like easy putt. It shows you your whole line.
Maybe if I was on like rookie or whatever, I put it on amateur for some reason. I feel like
Mine's not hard, dude, because I didn't want it to be easy.
it was breaking left.
Just didn't drop.
I rage
This
at
next
this
putt
game more than
is
I
for
rage
bogey.
in real life.
Sitting at 14 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Fuck you. Moving down the leaderboard. Fuck you, dude.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close.
All right,
And
let's get
whatever you do, don't be
Oh,
silly
that's
and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Sir, I fucking suck at this game.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Ooh. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on.
Oh, who's in the stream?
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Hilo, come here.
And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them, and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shots so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
It was on a good line. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And that's for a bogey. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Get right. There we go. Not bad.
Nicely done.
Getting ready to play their third. This is looking pretty good in the air.
Roll left.
Well, that's beautifully judged. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
No clue. How to play this more, right?
Yeah, you're gonna want to put it a little more. Maybe. So that's good. And make sure you put it there on your target. So that's everything.
This one's online. Okay, steady now.
That's how I
4 feet to the cup.
Like, if you want it to break more, you soften it, and if you want it to not break.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
I bought a driver though.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Titleist or not?
Yeah, I'd probably pick that. YouTube. And what's
No, did you see all the pictures?
it's hard to go through this game.
That's right. Hey, you got gold hybrid.
That's okay.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam.
Really looking forward to the action out there on the course today, Luke.
Oh, get out of
Look
that
like this
bunker.
one's heading to the beach.
No. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no one likes a plug lie. Really, just getting out of the bunker's a big deal here.
There we go. That's not bad. Roll up there. Yeah.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That was fun.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Oh, it broke that much.
Oh, so close. This one's for bogey. Starting the round above par today.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
The bogey.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Over. Wow.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, it felt a little fucked up. Sorry, I'm gonna put it on the green.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Looks to have chosen
Wow.
the 7-iron.
Wow.
This one headed left.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Not bad.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This is a par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Right for it.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Really?
4 left.
Ooh, over's none.
This would be a great up and down. That's a touch of class.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh, not that.
And now you
bunker.
just got to pray for good luck, because that one's heading towards the sand.
Just can't avoid him.
And from the bunker here.
Spin back, spin back. Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Now 4 back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
What?
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead.
Ow.
Time now for the 4th shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
This is a bogey putt coming up. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole.
Okay. Be low. Come on, buddy.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Sitting at 2 over par.
This one's left of the green.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Putting for a bogey. That's disappointing. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And there it is. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Here we have a par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Oh, great swing there. Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
No. Push left.
This one might just sneak off the fairway.
Not bad, not bad.
And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their fourth. Wow, that almost went in the hole. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh, so close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
I don't think I've birdie.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
What?
That's straight into the trees. That was a bit of a miscue.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Good shot there, Beamer. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Gonna try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 8-iron here.
I can make this putt.
Oh, well played. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. That's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I gotta say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Coming off a streak of 3 bogeys. Opting for the hybrid, I think. And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
This is on a great line.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
A bit wild on approach there.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Sitting at 8 over for the round. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Opting for the 6 iron.
Why didn't I hit a 5 iron? Like what?
And here we are with the 3rd shot. This putt for par here. That was a gallant attempt. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, You miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
This one might roll into the rough. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
No way.
It's just a tad off line, that one. Headed towards the left.
No.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. Yeah, we'll take that. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, that'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys. That is brilliant. A bonus birdie. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Currently at +9 for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Getting ready to play their third. Big par saver coming up for this fella. A bit low on that one. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Just didn't drop. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. That did everything but drop. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Oh, this one could be rinsed.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Bro, why am I even playing this?
Splash. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
This one could be wet.
Time for their 7th shot.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
I don't know why I keep hitting.
This one's heading to the hazard. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
Looking forward to the action out on the golf course today, Luke.
That's some good golf right there. Time for the second shot into the first. That's a good-looking shot there. A 7-footer right here. That's pretty tidy. It was on a good line. Putting for a par now. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for 8th.
Who the fuck dropped 3 under on a par 4?
Time to tee off at the second.
Players want to take out any club, driver 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Oh, absolutely flushed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And that was a bit of a misfire. Playing their 4th shot. How close was that to going down? Like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Great touch.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Par 3 measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
That's definitely left of the green.
Is that what they had in mind?
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
He finds himself in a share of 8th. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
That's not the one he wanted. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That's well played. Pin high. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Okay, steady now. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Trailing by 4 strokes. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
No, he didn't get that one cleanly. That one's hooking. Setting up in some very deep rough. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
That was terrible. Very precious. Oh, it's still rolling.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Wow, that's misjudged. We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. And down it goes. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for bogey here. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Penny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Time now for the 4th shot.
Holy fuck.
And this from the greenside rough. Wow, what a save.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Playing their 5th shot. Here's their 6th shot. Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And let's have another look at that one.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Not even happy about it.
Sitting at 6 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This shot from the first cut of rough. Going with the 7.
Oh, I see what I mean.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I gotta say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that.
Shit.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
They're nicely holed. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
2nd shot here on the 11th. Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
That's the right option. Put it back in play. Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup. That's a good putt to make, that one. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
And I'm in the fog.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
And here we are with the third shot. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
Come on, ball. Come on.
And he holds it. What a putt. Sitting at 8 over par for the event. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down. What a shot from that nasty lie. I should be proud of that.
And that puddle drop. Well done. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Bro, how does that... Hey. No.
And he's safely on the green. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th. It sets up another putt inside birdie range. 7 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a par here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Wonderfully played. Getting ready to play their third.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this putt for a final score of 78. Just didn't drop. A par putt awaits. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey. With me in the booth is 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
Luke, always a pleasure being alongside you. Looking forward to the action today.
And let's see what he can do here today. Ah, that's not the shot he's hoping for. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. That rough was thick. I hope that they're okay after that one.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
An important par save.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's currently tied for second. Here we are at the second tee.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
And here we are with the third shot. Good sounding strike, that one. Wow, what a shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Whoa. An opportunity to make a par here. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead. This one headed left and not coming back.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Eight feet to the cup. This one's looking good. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently a shot off the lead. Great shot. And he needs this to save par.
On a nice line.
That gets the job done. Currently has a share of second place. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Even for the day. Currently tied for second. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Setting up here with a very long putt. That's frustrating. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
This player is putting for fun.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. We've arrived at a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity, but once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And with that now, back to level par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Second shot here on the 7th.
Perfect.
That's a high caliber shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just one shot back now. That's nicely done. A chance to move into first place on the leaderboard. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. Step aside, everyone else. Now number 1. Leading by a shot after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, just missed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently in the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Get right, get right.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently in the lead by a shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
He was on a good line. A bogey putt awaits. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tie for the lead. Pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
That's a pretty handy shot. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. 11 feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. A par putt on the table. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. He's currently in a share of top spot. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
That doggle hunt.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Super shot that, and that will take him to 1 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 2. That was wonderfully done. Playing their 4th shot. That's tiny. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
No.
Ooh, right by the hole. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. He's currently tied for 1st. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Currently tied for the lead. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
There it is. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Couldn't do it. Timing this shit is so hard. I've chipped in 3.
That's an awful error.
Like off the green.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
And coming up well short.
Yesterday, but then it went away this morning. We had it out like a lead appointment. Yeah, and then we canceled it because he looked good, you know?
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Now it's bad.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Kilo, come here.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
That's what we gave him for like the allergic reaction, but yeah, but maybe it's just not helping.
Going with the 6-iron here. A quality shot that.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 4th. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
It's like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shots so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Outstanding approach shot. And this putt to move into a tie for second.
So far, so good.
That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for a par.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Second shot here at the 18th. Sitting at 3 over par. Currently tied for 4th place. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for 4. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. .2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player has been performing well in this Q School Final. Seems like we'll be seeing them next year on the Corn Ferry Tour.
Absolutely, Luke. They'll have to really try to, quote-unquote, not get their tour card at this stage in the game.
Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what this player does today. Close to the surface here, on the green side rough. And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Looking good.
Just didn't drop. So it'll be a bogey on the scorecard to begin the round.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
And here we are with the third shot. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. This putt about 11 feet in distance. This one's dialed in. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And that finds him in a share of second. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Okay, steady now. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Sitting at 3 over, tied for second place. Getting ready to play their third. 1 stroke off the lead. An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. They've held it. That's very gutsy.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
I've seen worse looking swings in a playground. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Shame it didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. That's going to find the water, sadly. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Going with the 8-iron here. Not a bad play, that one. This one for bogey.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
bit too heavy-handed there. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Pretty good shot there.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That's inside the house of opportunity. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
Looking better.
That's frustrating. And this one is for his par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
The tempo there was exquisite.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Yeah, that one will play. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
This one's tracking.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt coming up for his par. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. 3 behind our leader. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
You know you want to.
Well, that'll play. I will take that also into the top 5 now. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Not me.
Sitting at 5 over for the event.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Sitting at 4 over for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par
Get
4,
over, get over,
510
get over.
yards.
Got it.
Good luck.
No matter what.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. He shares the lead.
Well, that was pushed. It's not bad though.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
A bit short with that effort.
Spin back, spin back.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
And down she goes. Currently in first position. Time to face a par 4 now.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Oh, get out of the rough. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Come on, you're better than that. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Sit back, get back, get back, get back, get back.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
He's currently sitting in first place. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
We need this one to bounce right. Yeah, that was a safe play. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. Putting now for a bogey. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll hit you if you're not careful.
From around 140 yards here, he's currently tied for the lead. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That was a great shot at the right time.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
Now leading by 1 shot.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Opting for the 6 iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Ooh, right by the hole. No, that's too bad. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Good putt, that. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Playing from around 160 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Looks to have opted for the 8 iron. Needs this one to kick right. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. What's in front of them, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, so close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
Kick right, kick right, kick right, kick right.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Time for the second shot on the 18th.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And this putt for a final score of 71.
Rolling end over end.
Well, this player will now wait nervously in the clubhouse for the rest of the field to finish. Currently tied for first.
Yeah, still lots of players out there, Luke, that can change the outcome of this tournament. We're just going to have to wait and see.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
You guys are so brave, man. How'd you guys all do
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. Today's coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour opener is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer is about to take part in their first Corn Ferry Tour event. I'd imagine the nerves are huge. What type of goals are they setting, and what can they expect in the season ahead?
Well, look, there's only one goal for these players, and that's to secure their PGA Tour card. And there's 3 ways to go about it. They can get 3 wins on the Corn Ferry Tour. That will automatically get them to PGA Tour. If they finish in the top 25 in the regular season money list, that will also gain access to the PGA Tour. But for everyone else, they need to finish the season in the top 75 in the points list to qualify for the Corn Ferry Tour Championship. And then the 50 from there will go on and secure a spot on the PGA Tour.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Okay, that'll work. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, well played.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the round. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Rich, always love being in the Quad Cities. There's a real hearty homeward feel here about the John Deere Classic. And again, being here at TPC Deer Run, just a fabulous way for the Corn Ferry Tour to get underway.
This is the site, the host of the Big Dig. And what these players are going to need to know and learn this week is you better take out your shovel and go deep, because this golf course is begging to be torn apart. Love this golf course, but birdies are a must.
This is from miles away. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a par now. 2 great shots, but 3 bad putts. He's currently tied for 3rd. Teeing off now on this par 3. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one.
Terrible done.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped. Second shot here on the 3rd. And a par putt awaits him. Oh, that's a nice line. Solid par putt, that. Currently 1 under for the day. Here we are at the 4th hole. Well, that didn't look like their best swing there.
Oh, he's past the tree, that's what I say. Come on, get past. In the rough.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
This is what bad luck looks like.
Oh, that was
Just off the fairway, but sitting really down.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a stroke behind the leader.
I gotta sink this putt.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Here we are at the 5th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Oh, well done. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. You like that, didn't you? 16 feet to the cup. Ooh. An opportunity to make their par. That's well holed.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Here we are at the 6th hole. Well, that's a handy shot. Playing from around 110 yards out. Just 2 shots behind. Lovely effort that. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Just didn't drop. That's disappointing. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Quality shot, that one. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 1 shot off the pace. And here we are with their 4th. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Okay, steady now. Just a 4-footer remaining. Well holed. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing from around 210 yards here. Just 3 back from the leader. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
Get right.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Nicely holed and for par. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. second shot here at the 10th. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Getting ready to play their third. He's 2 shots back. How close was that to going down? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Ouch, that hurts. Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in 3-putt territory. It's so far away.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
That'll sting a bit. This putt is about 8 feet. Nice line. Oh, just missed. Putting for bogey. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. Sitting at 1 over, trying to break into the top 10. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Heading towards the rough, this one. Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one will run uphill.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. This one from about 160 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do. 2 over for the day. Trying to break into the top 20. Playing their 4th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
That hole's done.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Needs this to kick a bit left. And this putt to move into the top 20. No, that's too bad. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Nice little par putt here.
Well done. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Now at the 17th hole. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
Handy effort, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Oh, what a stroke. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round. And tee shot looks pretty good. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's frustrating. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
The tournament has been a blast to commentate on so far, Luke. Looking forward to this last and final round.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.